Dear class 9, we'll continue the chapter number 4, that is the flowers. So in the last session we discussed about the different parts of the flowers and a number of new biological words associated with the parts of a flower. So today we'll continue the same, beginning with nectaris. Okay, nectaris, Nectaris, nectaris. Please see there in the book also. So nectaris are the groups of cells which are responsible for producing nectars in the flowers. Okay, they are called nectaris, and these nectaris are present at the base of gynoecium or at the base of petals. Okay, so they are called nectaris. Then we go to the other words, as I've already written out here. They are the types of plants. Okay, they are the types of plants. Monaceous plants and dioecious plants, which are given there in your book also. Okay, so monaceous plants. What kind of plants are called monaceous plants? So monaceous plants are those plants which contain both male and female flowers on them. That means both male and female flowers. Okay, separately, it's not that together, it's not that male and female parts in the flower, but the male and female flowers. That means pistillate flower and staminate flower. Pistillate flowers means flowers which contain pistils or gynoecium, and staminate flowers means flowers which contain stamens or androecium. Okay, so when these two different kinds of flowers, male and female flowers, grow together on the same plant, such plants are called monoecious plants. For example, pumpkin. Okay, then comes your maize. All right, cucumber. So in those plants, you see the male and female flowers, staminate and pistillate flowers growing together on them or on the same plant. Such kind of plants are called monoecious plants. Then comes your dioecious plants. Dioecious, D-I-O-E-C-I-O-U-S, dioecious plants. So dioecious plants are those plants which contain either only a male flower there or a female flower. Okay, that means both male and female flowers do not grow on them. All right, only one particular flower, only one particular type of flower, which means that you're either female flower or male flower, either pistillate flower or staminate flower, okay, is present there. It's not that both of them are present on the same plant, but only one type of flower, okay, based on the sex, either male flower or female flower only. Okay, such kind of plants are called dioecious plants. For example, papaya. Okay, papaya, you see, papaya, palm are those plants which are called dioecious plants. For example, papaya, as I said, why it is papaya to be the dioecious plants? Because papaya plant is either only a male papaya plant or only a female papaya plant. That means the one particular papaya plant has only one sex there. Okay, only one, that your type of flower there based on the sex, either female flower there, okay, or male flower there. That means in one papaya plant only one sex is present. Okay, that means that sex is seen where? There in the flower. If that flower contains pistils only, then that is called pistillate flower. If that contains only stamens or the androecium, then we call it staminate flower, or male flowers. So those plants where both types of these male and female flowers are not present, only one type of flower, either male or female flower is present, then only the plant is said to be dioecious plants. For example, papaya. Okay, then the other word that we have is inflorescence. I-N-F-L-O-R-E-S-C-E-N-C-E. Inflorescence. What is inflorescence? So inflorescence is the mode of arrangement of the flowers on the edges of a plant. Okay, how are the flowers arranged on the edges of a plant? So that mode of arrangement is called inflorescence. So here I have done 4 different kinds of inflorescences. 4 different kinds of inflorescences. Here you see, where you see the arrangement is different. Arrangement of the flowers you see different here. Okay, 4 different kinds of arrangements you find out here, which means 4 different kinds of inflorescences. See here, in the first case you see the flowers produced at the apex of the stem or at the apex of the lateral branch. Okay, so here these are the flowers. So this is a type of arrangement of flowers here on this particular axis. So it is a particular type of inflorescence. And the other side you see the flower, how they are arranged here. So here the flowers are produced at the axils of the leaves. Yeah, this is from this axis, this is from this axil, from this axil. So they are arranged or they are grown at the axils of the leaves. So this is how it is arranged here, which is different from this. And here in this case you see the flowers are originated or are grown at the axils of the leaves at different levels. Okay, and they grow to that level. Okay, they grow to that level or there is the same level so that they can make a cluster of the flowers here. So many flowers out here growing at the different levels from the different axils of the leaves and reaching the same level so that a cluster is made. Okay, so here the arrangement of the flowers is different than these two. Then here in this case you see this axis is laterally flattened. This axis is laterally flattened on which a number of flowers you see growing there. Okay, the number of flowers you see growing on this your disc-shaped laterally flattened axis. And the flowers which are grown at the center are the youngest ones, and the flowers which are growing at the periphery are the oldest ones. So this is how the flowers are arranged at the edges of a plant differently, and such arrangement is called inflorescence. Okay, next we have placenta. Okay, placenta, placenta and placentation. So what is placenta? First you need to understand. So placenta means a kind of tissue, okay, which attaches the ovules with the ovary. Okay, so let me draw it once again here. Suppose this is your pistil. This is your pistil here. So here, this is your stigma. Alright, this is style and this ovary. Okay, then if you dissect it, if you dissect the ovary here, and inside you find the structures like this. These structures you find like this, and these structures are called ovules. Okay, these structures are called ovules, and these ovules enclose the female reproductive cells there inside, and these ovules afterwards develop into the seeds, and this ovary develops into the fruit. All right, and these ovules which afterwards develop into the seeds are attached to the wall of ovary. Okay, they are attached to the wall of ovary. Okay, the tissue with which these ovules are attached to the ovary is called placenta. What is placenta? Placenta means the tissue with which the ovules are attached to the wall of ovary. So that is called placenta. And placentation means the mode of attachment of the ovule to the ovary is called placentation. That means how is that ovule attached to the wall of ovary is your placentation. Okay, that is called placentation. So this is how we conclude this chapter, where we came across a number of new words, new biological words, all associated with the flowers. Okay, so now in the next chapter we'll go across the new thing, that is the pollination and fertilization. So once we know these different parts of the flowers, then it becomes very easy for us to understand how the pollination and fertilization take place there in the plants. All right, so today we'll do only this much. Thank you very much.